agenda is to approve the minutes of the August 9, 2016 regular meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 1. Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments on the minutes? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 1 carries. Item number 2 is to receive and place on file drainage repairs, and we do have one. It is turned in by Jim Bauer and Bob Martin in meeting 159, Badger Township, section 20, and we have a blocked tile in the roadway.
Chairman, I'll move drainage repair.
I'll second his motion, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Drainage repairs are accepted. Item number 3 is to approve hiring and employment of Christina Swanson, typist, advanced, effective August 8, 2016, at the rate of $13.20 per hour, per recommendation of Jessica Weirmont, Child Support Recovery Unit Supervisor.
I'll move item number 3, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments?
I'd like to remind everybody that we'd like to have these before they're coming effective. It's a week old, so it'd be nice to have these before.
If no others, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item number 3 carries. Item number 4 is to approve the hiring and employment of Dale Johnson, part-time correctional officer, effective August 19th, at the rate of $15.16 per hour, per recommendation of Steve Ellerfritz, jail administrator.
So moved. Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 4 carries. Item number 5, receive and place on file manure management plan updates for Grove site in section 15, Lost Grove Township, and Travis site in section 29, Marion Township, Hamilton County.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 5. Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 5 carries. Item number 6, approve hiring of Kesterson Appraisal Company to appraise the following properties: 24941 306th Street, Burnside; 814 Margaret Avenue, Callender; 335 DeWitt Street, Fort Dodge; 1438 South 21st Street, Fort Dodge; 701 Walnut Street, Gowrie; 2096 240th Street, Fort Dodge; and 815 4th Street, Gowrie, for a total fee of all properties of $8,750.
Mr. Chairman, I move item 6.
I'll second that motion.
We have a motion and a second. Questions or comments?
These are properties. One of them is a property that we're going to hopefully purchase in Gowrie, so it'll give us some guidance on what possibly to bid on that. And then the other 6 properties, I believe, are properties that over the next year or so we will be selling due to building the new maintenance facility and hopefully the Gowrie facility. So we're just trying to get a feel or a handle on what the value of those properties might be.
I think it's a good suggestion to help the board have a basis when they're making decisions on what they want to dispose of these properties. Also, as we're looking at property acquisition to get an idea of what the appraised value is.
You can let the wood chip go.
I'm not buying it.
It's not prove you wrong.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
Any other questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 6 carries. Item number 7, approve and authorize the chair to sign a utility permit from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources for a contractor, Graff Excavating, from Toledo, Iowa, to construct a sanitary sewer line along P59, Coyle Avenue, from Midway Boulevard to Gibson City OHB Campground in accordance with project plan 16-02-94-01.
I'll move item number 7 as read.
Second.
Motion and a second. Do you have any questions or comments?
Dory, you said you got a hold of about the district tile and ditches.
Yes, yeah, we will approve, so.
Drainage agreement is approved. Randy, anything?
Yeah, maybe I'll overview it. I mean, this is a project explain it the best I know, is the reason the permit's on the agenda, they wanna do work in the public counties right away. But, it was determined that in order to get, the sewer to the, OHV park adequate, they needed to extend from the city's line. And so, up, on Route P59, Coyle Avenue, by Midway Boulevard, there'll be, the connections on the west side, they'll bore under, near Midway, bore under Coyle Avenue or 59, and then go south along the east side of P59, past the T intersection of Mill Road, and then they'll bore underneath again to go into the OHV campground. And so, they have plans prepared by Snyder and Associates. The project name and the project on it is the Iowa DNR. The park, my understanding, is a cooperative effort between the conservation and the DNR. But the owner of the line, after it's constructed, will be the city of Fort Dodge. So, just,
Or they go down the east edge instead of the west edge.
I think they found, they went down the west ditch with the water line a year or so ago. And then I think they found that maybe it'd be less conflicts. But they have to have two bores and to get under the P59. That was their decision, which is fine, I guess. And then been talking to Doreen to protect the best interests of the drainage district tile line and so forth. So. And the contractor sent me an email last week. He wanted to know the status of the approvals, and he was anxious to start this week. So they had a pre-construction conference I was able to attend, I think on August 5th or something like that, not too long ago. And so I assume it was competitively bid. Graph Excavating from Toledo, Iowa, was the contractor.
Okay.
Randy, is there applicable fall, or is it to be a clear solution?
I think it's under force, it's under pressure. I believe it's a 3-inch line, it's a sewer line, and it would be, I don't know, I think it's gravity. I don't know. I haven't really reviewed the plans that close. I have to check it over and maybe ask Snyder or Chad Schaefer, yes.
On an unrelated question, on the pipeline, have you heard of any starting dates or anything on that? Can I ask them that?
We vote on
All
this.
right.
All right, so if there's any other questions or comments on the utility line to the OHV campground? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item number 7 carries. Item number 8 is to approve and authorize the chair to sign a utility permit from Lehigh Valley Telephone to bore their fiber cable from 2957 Paragon Avenue to the new hog facility at 2936 Paragon Avenue in Section 10, Township 87 North, Range 28 West of Burnside Township.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item number 8 carries. Item number 9 is set time and date for insurance agent interviews. Mr. Singer.
At the present moment, we have had indications from 7 agencies interested in setting up appointments or talking to us about an agent representative or continuing on. so choose and designate, I will contact each one of these companies, agencies, and will assign times to them and get the information that they need, i.e. a list of questions.
Sounds good.
That's what you wish.
That's what should be posted.
Consider it done.
Well, then please post it.
Posted?
Right, when it to be a posted meeting.
See you.
Bob made that motion, I'll second it.
I did.
You did.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 9 carries. This is the citizens' opportunity to address the board with items not on the agenda.
Now, can I ask?
As long as he's up there.
People's been asking about the pipeline, do you have any timelines, anything yet on when they're coming or what they're doing?
About a week ago, I had a representative, Roger Lansworth from Precision Pipeline, stop by the office. Just with no appointment, just stopped by and was able to talk with him. One of the road foremen was in the office, so we exchanged business cards and he was pretty guarded with this information. Then late, a few days ago, we had an issue with some signs being put up on county roads. I think set up 3 road work ahead and so forth and so on. And there's a proper way to do it. And I got pictures actually with the help of the citizens and was able to send an email, and I think we're trying to get that corrected. But and then I have not seen it, but my own foreman said they were mowing and doing some work on off the public road. We have a haul road agreement that says they need to give us 48 hours notice prior to starting any haul road or work that impacts the county road right away. Haven't received that yet. So I've been told that there's some activities going on down by Hartford whereby they must ATVs, they go out and set some stakes and they start doing some mowing. And I'm gonna let them do some boring. And I don't have an exact timetable or exact date yet. So, but this Precision Pipeline, their contract is from Jasper County to Cherokee County. He claims they go from south to north. When I asked him about, well, we go south to north and you got all the way to Cherokee, what's going on with Rockville City, and he didn't have an answer. So I think the reason for all this signing going on, it's a big project, and there's a sign contractor that has to get signs up, so they just do their thing, and they aren't sensitive to how quickly the work's going to start. So it's a coordination situation, left hand, right hand, all that sort of thing. But I'm sure at some point in time we'll hear from them. I do have, I think I might have sent you information about at least how if there's issues, who I can get a hold of immediately to address concerns. And I got 3 phone numbers that I'll be using. So it's the best I can tell you. Don't know exactly when they'll be actually digging and burying the pipeline. Okay.
One for the sheriff. If you got anything for us on what's going on with it?
Well, all the hearings are done, that's all taken care of. And it's my understanding that some mowing or maybe even some clearing of some fields in Calhoun County, coming right up to Webster County, my Baxter Avenue's already been done. There hasn't been any boring or anything like that, but just some mowing and some clearing on their path, because now they have easements. In Webster County, they have easements for everywhere, but I don't know if we had any here. That was the last item. Also, while I'm here, more for Joe, Peter, and Kelly, but you guys can hear it too. We are going to be, our office will be closed August 25th from 9 to 11, August 29th from 1 to 4:30, and August 30th from 9:30 to 1. And this is for hands-on training and the implementation of our new computer software. So those dates are the hands-on training more geared toward the civil and the financial. So I need to have all three clerks there. We will be open on part of that one, because myself or Mindy will be there to answer the phones and not have to go to part of that training. But it's the hands-on training, they'll be here, they'll be in the conference room downstairs. It's kind of a necessary evil as far as getting you software. The other thing, which I was going to speak to you earlier, and I didn't get over here in time, but the doors are activated. Obviously not completely done because there's still some work to do on the west door, obviously. But should be able to go just to the readers only by the end of this week, depending on the board what they want to do. But there's only 3 cards left to make for everybody in the courthouse, minus a couple of judges that are here on a rotating basis, so not always here. But everybody else is taken care of. So Mr. Fletcher, he's practicing his smile. So that part will be taken care of. So it's up to you guys when you want to start that. Could be later this week, or you can make it on Monday too.
All right, we're going to discuss it more tomorrow at the department meeting.
So, any other questions?
Supervisor Webster?